in our break room, we have a board. We have a plank hanging above the door of our break room that each staff member has signed. And a couple years ago, I found a quote by Jimmy Johnson, who was the football coach for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were in the Super Bowl in the late 90s, and they were in the locker room before the game, and I remember reading the story about it. He just had to say something poignant. He had to say something to inspire these grown men to go out there and do something great. And I love this story. He basically put a plank down on the middle of the floor, and he said, okay, I want you each to walk across this plank. So they all said, okay, whatever, we'll walk across the board, and not really understanding what it was. And he basically just said, think about how simple that was. It's just a 2x4 sitting on the floor. And he said, now what if I put this 2x4 between two skyscrapers in the middle of New York City at rush hour? He said, how would that change your perspective? He said, it's the same board. All you're changing is the circumstances. And so obviously he was applying it to a Super Bowl game, and they did end up winning, by the way. But we use it on a daily basis to really focus on the right things. And for me, that's something that's really important. Not to focus on all the things and all the decisions that your competition is making, all of the reports in the economy that may be good or bad, all of those outside things. If you can just focus on what you want to achieve as a team, I think that's amazing. And to me, that is a leader's job, to make sure that the team achieves that goal and to keep the team's focus on where it should be instead of all those extraneous circumstances. So